G'day. Continuing these walks in the snowies, this time to Club Lake. Come in from Charlotte Pass, cross the Snowy River at the Foreman's Crossing, and I'm heading for a high point on this track, the main range track. Part of the reason I've chosen this walk is because I'm getting a bit of a twinge from an old tendon injury in my foot, and this walk isn't too far from the tracks, so I can bail out easily if it becomes a problem. About 2 k's from the river here. This bogong up ahead is the high point on the track I was referring to. And it's got a great view. Here we see the continuation of the main range track towards Blue Lake. It's Headley Tarn. And a view down to the Snowy River. This is a junction of sorts. A ridge leads up to Mt Carruthers there, and this is also the place that people traverse around Mt Carruthers to reach Club Lake, and that's what I'm going to do. That's the ridge to Mt Carruthers up there. A lot of this snow grass is very smooth to walk across. It's not the clumpy type. Bit of camping garbage to collect. By the looks of that ice, it got cold up here last night. The drift here often has a snow cave. It's really just a sug. But gee, the drift's big. And deep too for this time of year. The reflected UV from the sun is really strong. This is quite a deep gully, and it's all still snowed in. It's Mount Lee over there. The Kanama Cirque with Mount Kosciuszko poking up behind. And that's almost the top of Mt Carruthers. Bit of a sinkhole here. Looks a bit steep up higher. Try and get round below it. Here's the lake. These are the sediments again, the sedimentary band that runs through the snowies. Mt Carruthers is practically made from the stuff. And we can see into the layers. It's got quartz all through it. These galaxia trout were known as fossils before being seen here. The outlet's over this way. Another piece of the sediment as an erratic. I'll go out onto these rocks where I'll be able to sneak up on the galaxia with the GoPro. I'll try here. Aha, there you are. They're fast little buggers. Darn it, they're on to me. These humps are piles of moraine. I'm going to climb the grass on this ridge so I can see back down onto the lake. The club shape in a deck of cards. Mount Lee to Mt Carruthers. Now I'm going to return to the lake and climb that ridge to the top. This is the ridge from Mt Carruthers I spoke of earlier when I left the main range track. I'm going to follow it down. The sediments are still here. That ridge that is sunlit in the distance is the Porcupine section of the Ram's Head Range. Looks like soil conservation work. And this little trig point is opposite the saddle above Blue Lake. Down there is that prominent bogong, the high point on the main range track that I reached this morning. All this red stuff is carpet heath. Yes, I've reached the bogong and the main range track. So there we go. Visit to the beautiful Club Lake and its hanging valley. Keeping the walks short at the moment, just while my tendon heals. Hasn't given me much trouble today, which is great. Have to keep up my exercises. So I'm on the downhill run now to the Snowy River and thence onwards and upwards to the pass. So I'm thinking to wrap it up here